Hello everyone, Pallytime here, and welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3. The city streets of the capital are filled with even more blood than when we ended last time. You see, we were trying to sneak into the Society of Brilliance here at the very end of the last episode. One of the Steel Watch saw us, as they tend to do, and we killed them. I forgot to save my game, though. So when I booted it up to play tonight, I killed off that Steel Watch again, and things went on as normal. I just kind of stood around for maybe 5 minutes, Alt-Tab, trying to get everything ready to record this video. After that 5-minute delay, the game was still running the entire time. Guards just appeared out of nowhere and said I murdered someone in the streets. They clearly didn't witness the crime, or they would have done it right away. So I think there were some assumptions going along there. After they died, I was immediately rushed by another group of guards who, I shit you not, just ran around this corner as a pack of 4 and beelined it to me. While we were down here on the docks in the previous episode, one of the Steel Watch guards just appeared out of nowhere, and then guards appeared out of nowhere following that up. When I tell you guys Act 3 doesn't feel like the other acts, it's stuff like that. It's not quite right. Some little wonky's going on there. Well, we are trying to make our way into the Society of Brilliance. That's where we ended off in the last episode. We believe that this watery area here, mainly the under area of this building, is being used to take families away from the city, those very same families that have an enslaved member doing work inside of the Steel Watch Foundry. Well, their families are off-site in a prison somewhere, and we think this is the launch pad. We haven't proven that yet. We need to get in here and investigate. I don't know what these glowing lights are here in the streets that happened when the guards attacked me, but the Society of Brilliance is a group that we've met up with a few times throughout our campaign. You know what? I'm going to quick save right now, just so I don't have to kill those guards again. I really don't want to do that. There is a lot of blood in here. We did see this at the tail end of the last episode, and now we're going to try to figure out why.
Just viciousness.
Whoever did this had no rhyme or reason, just viciousness. The Dark Urge just told you that, so you better believe that it's true. There are some notes here. All of my hypotheses are just that, theories and no more, unless I test them under controlled conditions. I need a viable Githyanki egg. I must acquire one somehow. Well, I guess we know exactly what happened now. This guy also has a book. The Patarian Code, handwritten by the dwarf that died with the book. Justice and good above all, honor and fealty to the king. So these are basically like the tenets this guy lives by. Very good. I'll go ahead and help myself to that gold. The blood trail seems to go upstairs to the second floor, so we are going to follow it. I can't click on the floor there we go, to get to the second floor, but there we go. We did it. We overcame the camera boss. More blood on the ground in here. This library looks fairly safe. Like, this looks untouched. I mean, there's a little wrinkle in the rug, but that's not a big deal. A study of ore. Oh, mind flayer parasites. Another pouch in here. So this place was formerly just teeming with life, and it seems that very recently that changed. Personal account of a pilgrimage to Graven Hollow, undertaken by members of the Society of Brilliance in the early 1490s, as told by troglodyte Chris, including a history of Gazrim's Ring, dedicated to the families of members who'd ventured bravely into the pursuit of knowledge and never returned. Published in the original Undercommon, later translated to Common. So these guys have a vast history of knowledge here, it seems. What about this door? Oh, this just leads out to the street. So I don't even know if this society building is really even connected to the structure I'm trying to get into. Oh, that's not good. Oh, the blood seems to lead up to that portal. Well, let's see what's inside. I have a sneaking suspicion.
Another who needs to learn the difference between right and wrong.
Ooh.
A Githyanki youth. And a familiar one at that. Can it be that this is the one who hatched from the egg he took from the crash?
No. This was supposed to be a study in nature versus nurture. Will this Githyanki, under different circumstances, be able to be, well, like fit in normal civilization. You know, Githyanki are usually extremely violent. It looks like that's still happening. Could he be a functioning member of society? It looks like it was going okay for a little bit, but this Githyanki also looks like he's like 17 years old. He must have aged pretty quick. Hey, buddy, I'm Zen. Who are you?
I am Pataris, and I am good.
Great, Pataris.
Father was bad. They all were. I tried to make them better, but they were not strong enough. They lacked resolve.
Oh. What did they do that was so terrible?
They did not live up to Father's code. Even he did not follow it correctly. He was not righteous. He was not innocent. His thoughts were impure.
Well, those tenets are to strive for, right?
Be cured one way, with pain, with torment, and if that does not work, with death.
That's pretty
Tell
messed
me,
up, my dude.
Are you a good person?
Am I a good person? No, dude, I'm literally the worst.
I see it. Your head is filled with evil. There is no goodness there.
You might be right.
Are unfit to live. I will see that you are expunged.
You can try. Oh, there we go. We're all in combat immediately. Zen and Karlak get to go first. This guy does have more HP than I was expecting. He is also level 12. How did this Githyanki youth, who I picked up out of an egg, surpass me in levels? Ooh, the effect even happens under the dock there. That's kind of cool. Well, Karlak's going to rage, run straight at this guy and swing that hammer. Oh. He moved quite a big distance. I'm not going to be able to leap because I raged this turn, but I can fire off my crossbow at him. Come to think of it, I meant to equip that longbow on Karlak, and I forgot. So this is a good reminder. I'll do that after this fight. Zen started the fight on some boxes, which is kind of weird. We can move to the edge of this platform, fire off a sneak attack on our Githyanki friend. Let's do it with the luck of the realms, hitting for 34 damage. We'll then fire off another one of these shots. And I could technically appear next to him if he wanted to do an attack of opportunity. Yeah, let's do it. If that's a dark enough area. It doesn't look like it is, actually. So I can bonus action dash and just stand next to this guy. Make sure we have our weapon drawn once we get there. And if he tries to reposition, at least without teleporting, we'll get a nice hit in there. So that'll end both of my turns to start things off. We do get that attack of opportunity for a lot of damage. He threw Zen back towards Karlak with some kind of vacuum. And then summoned in some kind of... It's a mental image of himself in front of me. Very interesting.
Have to keep going.
Do you think he has the mental fortitude to not be feared? I can cast it on an area in front of Shadowheart. It should be able to hit him, just the targeting is a little wonky here. Oh, maybe if it's going to be that weird, I won't do it. We do need to hit him kind of hard, so let's go ahead and cast a Flame Strike on the area. We can hit all of that other stuff, too. That does 18 damage, and he vanished again, this time going to the other side of the room. Shadowheart will end her turn, and will approach. He's going to cast Hex with one of his Warlock spell slots. And you guessed it, fire off a triple Eldritch Blast straight into the Githyanki. Well, he may have been higher level than us, but wait a minute, we're still in combat. Why is his mental image still here? Karlak's going to drop down to the low ground to help out Zen. First swing from the hammer hits for only 9. Wow, these things are durable. Second swing hits for 10. On Zen, we are going to sneak attack. 95% chance to hit. We do, but for only 11. Well, that's been taken care of. Wait, is this how I get to the basement? Wait a minute. This is looking like the right place. In his inventory, we have an unflinching protector amulet. When a nearby ally is targeted by an attack of any kind, you can use your reaction to make that attack automatically a miss. This effect can only be used once per short rest. That seems super duper situational, but also could be a lifesaver at the same time. We'll equip that longbow on Karlach. Funny enough, the light on this might make Zen's Shadow Monk festivities a little more difficult to do. Also equipped that necklace on Shadowheart. She was using the Speak with Dead one before. I've had that equipped for like 75 hours of our campaign now. Seems like it's time for an upgrade. So if this is the underwater area, let's see if Lady Esther has anything on her body. How would I go about getting a ride? In her inventory, she has a cacophony, which is a staff, scroll of dark vision, a perift of wound closure, maximize the number of hit points restored. When the down target stabilizes, when downed, automatically stabilize at the start of your turn. Would this max my heal rolls? That seems like it would be really good on Shadowheart. Holy shit. If that is the case. An opportunity from the Society of Brilliance. I think this is about an egg. Yes, it is. An open call for adventurers. Oh, it's, again, about the same thing. The nature versus nurture debate. Well, if I'm down here and I can't see anything to interact with that might allow me to go through the water, then maybe I was just wrong about this location. Oh, I do think I was wrong. I thought this building was the bank before. So we can definitely get a better look at that. They also have access to the water easily here. This might be our place. Luckily for me, I didn't run into any of the city guard on the way over here. You know, the idea that Zen has been pushed into the corner. He was trying to blend in, but then Gortash wants him to kill Orin. Orin took Lae'zel, and now my family is being threatened. It kind of does seem fitting that we would start to kill Gortash's machinery in the streets as we see it, just to start to send a message to him. These doors are locked. Is there... These guys aren't watching anything? They don't have any vision cones? When have we ever seen an area where an enemy didn't have a vision cone? You know what I'm saying? Act 3 does weird shit all the time. Guidance. We need a 20 to open this. With guidance, we roll a 30, and we'll open that up pretty fast. I'm just waiting for... Okay, I'm fine with this one. I was opening my mouth to say I'm just waiting for guards to appear. Oh god, this is only dogs. Just a bunch of dogs in here. We haven't done this in a while. We are going to throw some fire into the doorway as soon as Karlach could see it. Let me just move over just a little bit more. Get this area burning. I should be able to throw it a bit more inside. It says path is interrupted. Even though it's right there. So path isn't interrupted now? Okay, great. I guess Zen will take 1 damage. I'm not too worried about that 1 damage. Don't you worry. Karlach's mostly just going to stand right there. On Zen's turn, we're going to take a step back and put up the darkness. Now, inside of the darkness, we should see all the dogs start to move towards us. Of course, they can't see anything in here, so they won't be able to attack. We have a lot of dashes coming out, and some of these guys are very, very close now. We're then going to see Shadowheart upcast her Spirit Guardians to a level 4 if she can, with radiant damage. There we go, 20 damage to that one, a bit more to the others, and we're just going to walk right in the way and walk right back. That way they all take a little bit of radiant damage. Will's just gonna hold out. I think we got this. Karlach's not doing anything. Zen's fine. Dogs are taking burning damage. Will any of them be able to attack on their turn? It says it's my turn. But it's clearly the dogs. I think we lost our fucking Spirit Guardian to the burning. How upsetting is that? I'm just gonna recast it again. This time level 3. There we go. This time necrotic damage as well. We'll deal some damage this way and deal some damage back the other way. It said she didn't have enough resources to move as well. So she just starts trucking along. Will could fireball that entrance, and I think that would do really well. But we're just gonna keep hold. Bro, I have concentration saving throw successful. I would hope so. I was just about to say, I have so many things that boost the concentration of Shadowheart. And if she really did lose her concentration to 1 damage of fire in the last turn, I'm not gonna lie, that's gonna feel really crummy. Just like Zen just lost his concentration to the fire right now. Oh my god! Well, Karlak's had enough. She swings, take down one of, these are wargs, right? Takes down one of the wargs, and then Zen moves into the room with a sneak attack of his own and kills Cuddleface. Oh no! Confirmed they are indeed wargs. We haven't done that strategy in a long time. It is one of my favorites. That is super duper fun. Well, the cargo area does have a goblin inside. Goblins are very known to be working with the Absolute. I'm going to cheat with my camera a little bit really quick, just see who those guys are.
Don't waste a step.
They do have access to the docks. Is there anything on this guy's body? No, literally what goblins have been carrying since Act 1. He doesn't even have a name. He's just a dead goblin. Oh, that might be... Actually, I can't tell what this is. Is this an elevator? Is this a hatch?
That's curious.
Oh, perception over there. Had the right idea, just not the right spot. Well, let's head down to the basement. Films, cargo, basement. Anything out of the ordinary here? Alt didn't show me anything. How's Karlak looking on... We're going to short rest just to get those rages back. Oh, it was long rest. Uh-oh. Okay.
Let's get going.
Okay. Well, this might be a little difficult without Karlak being able to front line for us. But this is looking fine. Nothing to be too worried about just yet. Some holes in the wall over here. This is definitely holding cells. Wait, this doesn't look like any cargo place I've ever seen. This is good. This means we're on the right track. This must be where they kept the families before they took them away. I'm not seeing anyone in here right now. Oh, and this is an entirely different upper level. Is this where they throw things down into the cells, maybe? There is a locked metal chest. I'm going to try to pick its lock. I don't have too many lockpicks left, but we've been knocking these rolls out of the park today. We roll 19, 15 needed. Get it open! Inside, aquatic labor. Prinsky, the prefabricated part for the underwater facility delivered from the Gondian foundry, looks like they'll do the job for completing what I'm referring to as the Iron Throne. To assist in construction, I'm sending you Darkbreaker Entope, a renegade Umberly mage who specializes in charming and controlling. And just that easily, your underwater labor problems are solved. Signed, Lord Gortash. Well, we have him tied to the crime now. Not that I needed any more motivation. So what's behind the next door? Machine parts storage is what that said. This does look like a lot of the same stuff that was used inside of that factory, but then also some extra stuff. Like, I don't recognize this gold plating. That infernal iron certainly looks familiar. Thieves' tools, I don't mind picking up either. The sub-aquatic dock. Zen just became over-encumbered right as I opened that door. That is a horrible, horrible timing. Horrible timing. Is that really all it took? It was just that iron and a fish? Is there anyone in here? Red Hammer the Divisor is in the next room. I think that's all Zen can see from the doorway. He is neutral for the moment, so let's try to talk to him. Man, this is a nice place you got here. They must be paying you well, my dude.
Hi, what's this? You ain't supposed to be down here, mate.
A submersible. It matches the description of the vehicle that brought the Gondian hostages into the Iron Throne.
You've got some explaining to do. The submersible, why is it here?
The only port in this whole bleeding city that matters. Now, Why are you here? Did Gortash send you?
In a way, he did. In a way, he did. Boss Chuck sent me to check up on the situation down here. That's a rogue deception. I also really like intimidation. I kind of wish I did that one instead, because I think this will work. +4, it almost didn't. I think this will work, and it'll just be like, all right, in you go. Where we could have maybe scared some information out of them with intimidation.
No news is good news, right? Especially with the rough water between here and the Iron Throne. No prisoners lost in the last batch of runs either, though them servants of Umbly are making the trip damn near deadly. Bloody salt is always flopping around in the water. I've almost hit one or two now. Might have even nicked one off the port bow the other day. Maybe that'll teach them to keep out of the way.
So who are these prisoners?
Gundians, mostly. Collateral to keep those working in the Steel Watch foundry under control.
He seems very okay with this, which makes me very not okay with him. The Iron Throne, that's just a place I need. What do you know?
You're testing me. All right. It's an underwater prison, most secure in the realms. Myself and Cap are the only ones who can make it there in one piece.
Well, I need to get to the Iron Throne. I'm not going to tell him he's guilty right now.
Do you now? Boss never sends anyone that away but prisoners.
Yeah, don't know what to tell you, bud. He sent me ahead and said your payment would follow. Oh, I don't think I have a great chance at that. At least I have a +4 with the intimidation. I'm meant to go. Trust me. Zen completely covered in blood. I should get advantage with all the blood on me. I'm just saying. We're one short. No. I can roll again. That's my only inspiration. I'll try. Fingers crossed. I can't look. It's okay. That sounds good. Natty 20? Oh, shit.
All right. Keep that mad dog stare to yourself. I'll take you in. But look, there's some bad shit going down in there. You don't want to get involved. Neither did I, but it was them or me. I'll get Cat warmed up. Get in when you're ready.
So he said he basically had no choice to do this, huh? Well, I'm going to bring everyone over, I think, and just jump right on in. We can explore the rest of this place when we get back, although it looks like it's just some shelves over there in the corner. As the party gathers, we open the submersible hatch and jump inside? Was this in one of the trailers? I do think I remember seeing this now. Whoa.
Aren't you the intrepid little adventurer? Digging and diving where you don't belong.
I'm here to rescue hostages, Gortash.
Wrong. Your presence here is the only real threat to their survival. Dead, they're no use to me, so I keep them safe, after a fashion. I've prepared for this eventuality, and if you interfere, I will destroy the Iron Throne.
Oh no.
Return to the docks, or the deaths of everyone inside will be on your conscience.
How many people are trapped within? How many lives will be lost?
Bro, are you kidding me? He's trying to say he's keeping these people safe by locking them in jail. Are you kidding me? The lengths this guy is going to bend over backwards to try to justify what he's doing is ridiculous. I am going to save them, and you're not going to intimidate me. Plus, I mean, people die all the time around me. How's that any out of the ordinary?
That was a mistake. When the corpses start to wash up on the shore, remember, you could have prevented all this.
Uh-oh. Are we still able to get in there, or is everyone already dead? Did I lose in dialogue? Oh, the sunken ships down there are sweet. Well, definitely should have rested. Definitely should have done that. Will looks okay. Everyone else, not so much. We don't even have the ability to rage on Karlach right now. And we're not able to leave this place, that's for sure. But that's all right. I made that decision, and I will deal with it. There's a lot of backpacks in here. Like, a lot of them. Down the metal hatch! Oh, this is immediately in a fight. So someone on the floor beneath us was yelling, and they are friendly. Karlach's gonna head down first. It looks like the enemies are still underneath us here. What in the fuck are you? Oh, that is gnarly. A Shaugen? I don't know if I said that right. That thing is scary. Well, we have a glimpse of freedom on a nearby halfling. Are these all jail cells? It looks like they might be. Escape to the submersible dock before the Iron Throne collapses. We have 6 turns, so we need to do this very, very efficiently. Are there more hostages in the next room? I'm trying to pan over to see. It does indeed look like there are more. These almost look like the tables at the start of Divinity Original Sin. And this place is filling with water as we speak. So there are definitely hostages that way. Oh, God, this place is huge. If I take a look at the map, there's a bunch of Gondians to the west. But I noticed a name on this. The Duke of Ravengard is to the east. So there's 3 hostages in this room, 3 to the east. This is the VIP target. This is Will's dad. And then we'll save as many of the rest of the families as we can. This is our one chance to do something good. I don't want to mess it up. Karlach moves forward with a swing from the hammer. Hits this sea monster in the back for 17 damage. She then swings again and ends her turn. I unend her turn. I didn't realize these were levers. I open the door. I then look around to see if there's another lever. Maybe I shouldn't have done... Okay, if this thing moves, we have attack of opportunity. These guys only have... God, they're so squishy. They barely have any HP. Okay, north was barren. East is VIP. West is most targets to save. Okay, let's get this shit right. Does haste also give me more movement speed? Become hastened, gain an action, become faster and harder to hit. Will is going to cast haste on Zen. Zen is going to rip ass out of this room. He is going to run on water like you have never seen before. With haste and a bonus action dash, as well as a main action dash, Zen is going to run so far to the east you may never see him again. I'm also going to go invisible in the shadows. And totally skip by this enemy right here.
Duke's still alive. Hold on.
Okay, they see me now, and I'm fine with that. Zen is in position next to this scary-ass motherfucker. We have 3 cages Zen will be able to open in here, and Will is protecting that concentration way back in the other area. Will is going to step down the ladder. Action Surge. And Eldritch Blast this nautical beast. That was overkill. We're then going to use the bonus flight and quicken spell. Come on, let me do it. You should let me do it. You should let me do it. Okay, I can't do it this turn, but I'm basically going to attack the creature at the end of this hall and try to back up Zen. Okay, that ends my turn. We'll see how this goes. Karlach still technically has a bit more she could do if she can reach another... Oh! I should mage hand Will as well, but I also have to help other people get out of here, so maybe that's not the end-all be-all idea. Karlach jumps closer to the next lever and ends her turn. Zen ends his turn in the next room, and Shadowheart begins to climb down the ladder. I think that was about as good of a start as I could have had. I feel really good about that. There are 2 targets being held hostage to the south, as well as many, many, many more to the west. So Shadowheart is going to dash. and start running west. Says not enough movement, but she's getting far enough. Okay, those barrels are making me nervous. We'll go ahead and end our turn. Now it's the sea creature's turn. He runs away and throws a net on Zen. I am going to try to charm him so he can't attack me. I'm the only person in this room. Unfortunately, they saved the throw. Ranged attack, deflect the missile, send it back. Beautiful damage. Wow. Another one of the creatures starts to move towards Zen, but then a blood scent frenzy is being used. Dash to go back towards Will. I'm afraid for Will, if he loses that concentration, that's going to suck. One of the hostages makes their way up the ladder. We have officially helped one person get out of here. 2 people get out of here as another dash happens. And now it's Karlak's turn again. Okay, Karlak is going to... She should help Will because keeping that concentration safe is probably the most important thing here. So we're going to do a few swings here. Jump over to Zen's turn. Zen is going to run up and just stab this guy in the stomach. Perfect. Follow that up with another swing. Perfect. We are then going to open all of these doors. Look at that.
Who took my son?
Fiendish? What is that? I don't even know how to say that. Affected entity must obey the command of the fiend directly controlling it. Obedience? Is that what that said? No. Is that not my problem? I don't think that's my problem. I'm going to bonus action dash, main action dash, and fucking sprint through this room like a bat out of hell. And we're going to send Zen to the south. God, look at him go, dude. Look at him go. Okay. And he's going to rip south and immediately start going this way. This is cool. This is such a cool mission. Karlak already did her swinging, so I'm going to try to push this thing away now. That should enable Will to get in some damage unless this thing moves over to hit him. If we lose that haste, that is so bad. Thank fuck this thing went after Karlak, and we can protect that concentration a little bit longer.
Destroy them, and quickly.
If I move away, is that attack of opportunity? It is. So let me just disengage here. It's too important. We have to keep Will's concentration safe. We have to. And Will's going to move back into the center of the room. Meanwhile, Shadowheart is going to... God, do I have produced water? That might be good, just to clear out some of this oil. She's got to go. She's got to move. She's got to move. She's going to move up to the oil and then try to jump to the other side of it. She did get slowed a little bit. And then dash for the rest of her turn. Shadowheart can fight on her own over here if she needs to. It looks like there are going to be 2 enemies in this room that are going to be moving towards her soon. Will cannot do anything else on his turn. He's going to end, and here come the civilians dashing towards safety. Karlak is going to make sure that they are safe. I'm controlling Will's dad? Well, What the fuck?
Will, my pet, I was hoping you'd bound along. A bargain's a bargain, and I've come to see it through. Mia Furia. Kneel for me.
What?
What are you doing?
Let him leave.
Exactly what you asked for. Now, stand back and enjoy the show.
Don't you dare! God, I hate her.
What's happening?
That's not good. That's not good. That's not good at all. Oh, that's not good at all. Many creatures just appeared behind Will's father. He's also extremely low on HP right now. Karlak is going to swing. She's going to swing again. Holy shit, that's incredible. Then she's going to run forward. She's not raging, so she can't do a bonus action. This isn't good. This isn't good. Zen, just runs down the hallway as fast as he can. More enemies have spawned here, which is going to be a difficulty we're going to have to overcome. We're going to start off with a sneak attack on the first enemy here, hitting them for a lot of damage. Follow that up with another swing. They go down. We swing again. We swing again. And then we're going to Fist of Fury as well, just to make sure they die. Now, with the rest of my movement, I'm going to try to hit every other lever that I can. Oh, God, these guys are bound. Shit. Okay, Will's dad has to survive this turn or I am screwed. We are going to see some little critters go first. Combustion belly spiderlings is what they're called. We now see Shadowheart in a bit of a predicament as well, as there are 2 guards protecting this side of the area. 4 turns left to go. We have to escape too. Let's keep that in mind. We have to get back. More dashes being done in the back room. Who are these guys going for? It looks like it might be Zen. They are entering a room they are going to regret entering. Now the small critters in the previous room do attack Will's dad. Is he dead? No, 29 HP! Did they literally just did they not do anything? Okay. How much health do they have? 18? Will's going to approach, try to distant spell a high-level magic missile. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Not enough to kill them. It was close. Do you think there's any way I could quicken that and do it again? No, that's just so far out of my range. All right, that's gonna have to do it. That's gonna have to... Wait, I could bonus action fly, but then that takes my bonus action. That's why I couldn't do this before. All right, we end our turn. Shadowheart does have a problem over here, and it's one she's gonna have to solve very, very quickly. To help her do that, she is going to call in a... Maybe I just put one of these AoEs around me and rip it down the side. Do they have any resistances? No, they do not. So let's send it. We're going to do radiant damage. We are going to move straight up to this guy and hope that he burns next turn. We are running out of time here. We are running out of time. Perhaps I should have focused all of that magic missile damage onto a single spider. If they combust when they die, maybe that would have been enough. Maybe that's how that pile died over there. Either way, Will's dad was kneeling before. We are going to see him sprint! Go! And we're going to get him to safety! There's no way those spiders catch up with him now. There's literally no way. Literally no way. Now my next biggest fear is losing that haste. Oh, is that okay? We didn't lose haste, right? Haste is still there. Oh my fucking god, more enemies are showing up by Zen now. Zen might be in trouble. We go to Zen's turn. He is in a room surrounded by these beasts. He pulls the lever on the far side of the room to release one enemy. This is going to take an entire action if I release another one. Instead, I'm going to try to sneak attack one of these. Big damage. Follow up with a bonus kick. And then do I have I can't sneak attack again. If I don't come out of invisibility, these guys are in trouble. So I'll just do one more swing. Incredible. And I'll position here for attack of opportunity after I swing one more time. Zen is trying to hold them back with everything he has. It's now Karlak's turn. She could rip out of here too with Celestial Haste. She's going to give it to herself. And then we are going to need to sprint like crazy if we are going to catch up to Shadowheart again. And look just how far she can move all the way over to the other hall. So we'll let that happen and probably end her turn. Wait, she might be able to leap as well. Can leap get me any further? Leap can get me a little further, so let's make sure we use it. And we'll end that turn. Shadowheart is close to releasing some more friendly targets here. This guy is going to be in Karlak range if he's not careful. 3 more turns remaining. This is so tense. Okay, we see a miss. I'm not going to charm. Maybe charm. No, if I did charm, I wouldn't have attack of opportunity. So we are not going to charm no matter what. Blood Frenzy being used. He's got 71 HP now. That guy's a champion. That guy's built a little bit differently. Will is with his dad right now, and he is going to... I'm already concentrating on haste, so I can't do it again. We're just going to main action sprint. Try to go this way. Do I have a bonus action skill? I do. That would take my fly away, so I guess I'm not going to do that either way. We'll end his turn. Shadowheart is going to move up and hit the lever because we kind of have to right now. We're running out of time. And then, do I sprint and try to hit the other one? I think I'm going to try because we have to get back to safety too. Sprinting and just moving over as far as I could go. This guy, is he moving towards Zen as well? Jesus. Zen's holding him off. He's not going to react. All of these attacks have been missing so far. And another of the civilians does make it out. Okay, we're controlling Will's dad again after this, and he is going to sprint as far as he can towards the ladder. And in his turn right there. That spider's still chasing. I didn't realize that. I thought it was dead. Okay, it just died to nothing. All right, maybe they only have so long that they do live. More civilians are running. If I had to imagine, these are the ones by Shadowheart. There they go. They're dashing through. If this guy chases after them, that's going to suck. But at least they're running into Karlach.
You must return there. Now. It's the only way we'll survive this.
It's the only way we'll survive this. Oh, shit. Karlach runs forward. She swings. She swings again. She swings again. She then has to sprint back the other direction. I don't think we can help anyone else. I think this is the best I can do. Zen. Fuck. Zen casts darkness. With his bonus action, he dashes. Can I make it back? With his bonus action, he dashes. With his other main action, he helps up the civilian.
I only hope I can make it out.
Then he runs as far as he can back towards the ladder and stands next to Will's father. That's the best player I could do. I hope you make it out. I hope you make it out. I'm trying so hard. I can move a little higher on Zen. That doesn't seem appropriate. Let's make sure we're not blocking the ladder. And in that turn, we have a huge problem with Shadowheart. She is not in a good spot right now at all. These enemies are going to start moving towards civilians. The blind has ended, and they've ensnared. They have ensnared one of the family members. The other one just barely dodges that attack. Oh, no. Will. Is there anything Will can do? Maybe Will moves up and gets rid of some of this oil. Not enough movement to even move there. Will heads up for the ladder. Oh, God. This was so difficult. Not enough movement to reach it this turn either. We're going to have to dash. So Will has made it back to safety. Shadowheart is going to have a hell of a time doing that. She main action dashes. And she's just going to run. Run as far as she can. It's not enough. Shadowheart's going to die. Shadowheart's going to die. She is going to die. Okay. Fuck. Ugh. Oh, no. Will's father sprints. moves up the ladder, and makes it onto the ship with his son. Oh, God.
Keep going. Don't look back, whatever you do.
Maybe if I moved Will closer, I could have twin spelled another concentration to help him. Shit, dude. Karlach sprints with both of her actions. And she's gonna make it back. Okay.
Blood comes easy these days.
Fuck, do you think I could do that? No, this is the last round. I have to go. I have to go. I have nothing I can do that would help Shadowheart make this move. Nothing. Zen heads up the ladder and ends his turn.
I'm heating up.
Well, not all of the civilians made it out, but I did the best I could. I think a lot of them made it. Unfortunately, we're gonna have to pay a visit to Withers to get our Shadowheart back, it seems. Unless I can pull something out like crazy. But I don't think that's gonna happen. She does have that shadow step just like Zen has, where she can appear in shadows. I've never done it on Shadowheart before. The problem is the area she's standing in has way too much vision for her to be able to do it as well, I imagine. Yeah. We're just completely lit up. Well, Shadowheart turns towards the door. Keeps running. She's not gonna make it. She sprints. She tries desperately. Can she step to the edge of the room now? She can. She then takes...
On the victor's path.
Wait. Oh, this is so risky. This is so risky. Will steps out. Will moves down. Will twin spells haste on him and Shadowheart. Will then uses dash as his main action and climbs the ladder again. Shadowheart uses dash as her main action and climbs the ladder. Will reaches the ladder and is reunited with his dad. Shadowheart reaches the ladder. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Like the video, damn it! Like, this video better have so many fucking likes! What are you looking at?
Calmness greets you upon exiting the submersible. Unlike the Iron Throne, you remain intact. The same cannot be said for most of Gortash's hostages.
Most?
Ravengard approaches you.
Most?
Confused.
He's tadpoled, but under my protection now, just like you. His mind is his own again.
Father.
Because he's in...
Will.
Because he's in proximity?
Gods, it pains me to look at you. By Baldur's graces, why have the hells ordained you to save me?
Your tadpole resonates with Ravengard's. The exhausted Grand Duke is a flurry of emotion.
Have a heart, dude. Your son's a hero. We saved lives here today, including your own.
By every last hell, son, are you on my head?
Ravengard's head still aches so powerfully the pain seeps into you. The Absolute may be silenced, but the Duke's parasite still remains.
I know you have questions. Please go to our camp. You'll be safe there. We'll talk soon enough.
Ravengard answers with silence. He and Will have much to discuss.
Go to my camp, he says while we're all in a submarine.
We're good to go. Say goodbye to Cap and come up the hatch when you're ready.
Jeez, that was rough. I wonder if there is an achievement to save everybody.
I'll save you!
Maybe if I double hasted at the beginning, Karlach and Zen could have split up, but bro, that's such limited time. That's so hard.
We're safe!
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it for today. Will's dad is back at our camp. We're going to talk to him next episode. And then the Steel Watch Factory. Well, hopefully we saved Tobin's family, and he's willing to help us take that place down now. Take care, guys. I'll see you again very, very soon.